January's order for Lord.
Well, I'm just going to place. I'm just going to place that. My friends,
I appear
they are people.
just one. Well, this matter was fixed for a non-miscellaneous day. Now, Millard, at 2
I
p.m.
think that's one plus.
Millard, at 2 p.m. Millard, we have got Millard a partnered matter. Both Mr. Patwalia and myself, Millard, we are all the entire Millard.
I am not proposing to take this till that time. It will finish in 5 minutes. I have a very short submission.
But there will be Millard reply.
Let me. I am not. There is a very small issue. First, your lordship may just see what the issue is. We are candidates who did diploma in elementary education in the academic session 2022. Our examinations could not be held because the board was suspended during that period. The ad hoc committee came in August 22. They were advertising posts of elementary teachers.
What was the qualification?
Diploma in the elementary education.
Diploma.
DLE. So we were in the June 2022 course. Course should have finished in June 2022. The posts were to be advertised in September, October of 2022. Since the board was not there, the ad hoc committee only comes in September. Our examinations are held in September and October of 2022, which we have taken and we have passed. The board has filed an affidavit before the High Court saying that they were not responsible. It was because of us.
Was the rule amended?
Now, so far as the rule is concerned, my lord, the rule said that on the last date of the advertisement, you should be qualified. Now, when the advertisement is issued, the advertisement contains a clause that this 22 to 22 batch, because for no fault of theirs they have been delayed, they shall be considered in this process of selection. The advertisement is issued on the direction of the High Court.
So they have permitted you to participate?
Yes, we have participated in the advertisement process. Now on the ask.
That rule is quashed or?
No, that rule, not the High Court says that, just see that High Court order. It's a very short order. No, High Court has not set aside the rule.
But that your appointment will be contrary to the policy.
Yes, the High Court says that the rule stands technically violated. Now, in the meantime, what happens? 11,000 posts were advertised.
What is the way out?
I'm telling you, this I'm coming to that.
Tell us the way out.
Way out is out of 11,000, only 9,000 succeeded. Now, when those 9,000 succeeded, we told the earlier court that only 9,000 have succeeded. We are less than 2,000. Posts are there for us. Court said, first they will be appointed. So on 29th January, those people. So on 29th January, the court passed an order. You declare their merit and give them appointment order. 9,500 and odd were there. All of them have been appointed. If they have not been appointed, I have no grievance against them. Let them be appointed. Now 2,800 posts are vacant. Now we are
total posts.
The total number of posts was 11,758. 11,758.
And
out of 11,758, 9,533 were
qualified persons.
9,533 from that side.
So what's the balance?
So balance is about 2,000 and all. Just see that order of 29 January.
No, madam, tell us, Mr. Patwalia.
2,108.
2,108. 2,108.
The arithmetic is wrong.
I also think so, Lord. Because I'm getting help from around me.
2,225.
Yes. So 2,225 are actually not. I was told yesterday.
Okay, how many of you are there?
And now we are only 25. Now actually I was told we are 960. But if all of people like us are taken, total qualified are 2,513. They have yet to declare our merit.
2,513.
When the merit is declared of 2,513, we don't know how many will qualify. Now please have this one order with me. Your Lordship may kindly have this 29 January order. Everything will become clear. Just kindly have this order.
That was an order of this
Of this court.
by which we were appointed, and the figures are of course
No, if my friend is not so anxious, I will be able to answer the quote.
assisting.
Just kindly have 20. Yes, but this is kindly have the 29 January order.
Tell us quickly how to. Is there a way out? Or
Yes. Our results should be declared. With no such way. Our result should be declared. Now, what has happened? Intervention applications have come by people who were qualified, who participated and have been rejected. No. Yes, they have been rejected.
This is wrong.
Just
the only way to research.
why are you interrupting? Why? What is the need? When he is addressing us, what is this habit? What is this habit of?
Just kindly have,
Are we not going to hear any, all of you? We're going to hear all of you. What's the agenda?
just kindly have this 29 January order. It will clarify your lordship's order of 29 January in this SL.
In January, what happens?
Yes, if I can just read it. While order dated.
We have 29. We gave 20. 20.
See, their merit was already verified. now.
Correct.
Their
Yes, tell us.
merit
Yes,
was-
yes.
Tell us, Mr. Patwari, instead of we reading.
All right,
Tell us.
so I'll just read it. While order dated 22nd January, West Bengal was directed to file an affidavit furnishing certain details of candidate. As per the affidavit, 11,758 posts in various districts were advertised. After furnishing detail of number of candidates who applied, it is averred, as per draft list, only 9533 qualified, which includes additional panel. It is stated total of 21. Now, it is stated that total of 2108 candidates were found to be qualified amongst the pre-2020 batch in the draft list. It is further stated that DLED candidates from 2022 have not been considered due to issues pending in the present matter. Then, your lordship said, having regard to the fact that 11,000 vacancies were advertised, 9533 eligible candidates, it is deemed appropriate to direct the respondents to declare the merit list with a rider that appointment shall be subject to outcome of the present petitions. The letter of appointment to be issued to the successful candidates shall specifically state that their appointment should be subject to outcome of the petition. This is for them. Now for us, the board shall conduct final interview and aptitude test of candidates from the 2022 batch, that is us, and submit a report within 6 weeks from today with copies to the other side.
Has it been done?
That report has come. But what the board did, they have kept back the merit. They have withheld the merit. That means that report is a meaningless report. Therefore, on 15th May,
What do you mean?
they have just filed a report that we have interviewed these candidates, and out of that we have found 2,000. That affidavit is 29 January. In that affidavit, they say
2,108 have been found
They-
suitable without
just-
protection in the order.
just
of
one minute.
merit.
they say 2,926 were allocated and total verification okays of 2,513. However, they say for the rest of the 2,513, marks have been retained by the board.
Marks retained by the.
I don't know what it means, Lord. They have not disclosed or published the merit list.
Merit list.
So therefore, on 15th May, your lordship said, on the said date, in addition to the affidavit which has been filed, list of persons mentioned in para 14E, dated 21 March order, shall be kept ready. Now, this is the list which I want the board to please produce before your lordship. It will become obvious how many of us make the merit and how many don't make the merit. And then your lordship can work out the equities.
One minute, who was directed to file this report?
The board.
Who is directed to the board?
I'm okay.
Tell us, what is the, we are not on the merits of the matter.
Now.
What happened after, what happened?
The major, some,
Just come back.
yes. So now impediment applications have been filed by 3 sets of candidates. One set of candidates are those who want impediment, who competed with this 9,500, were not selected on merit. Now they have come and said that, no, we should also be selected. Second set of application has been filed by some people who has done a course.
Those who are filed impediment, they are having better marks than you.
We don't know. We don't know. Let the marks come. If they have better marks than us, they have a better right than us.
Then what else are you saying?
Second application which is filed is by candidates who have done diploma from some correspondence course. Huh? NIOS. Their course was challenged in the High Court. High Court allowed the challenge, said they are not eligible. They went to division bench approved it. So that's the second set. Third set are those out of this 11,000, 3,000 vacancies were carried forward vacancies from the last process of selection. They said, give these to us. Separate SLP was pending for them. They have lost that case. So they are also out. So today this is the approach.
You were saying something.
Please, Manoj, we are at the,
You are done, you are with him only?
That's the
Manoj,
second.
I'm the same person.
No, he was asked.
Only one.
Tell us, 1 minute, Arjun. Tell us, what will you interview?
Plus, I'll-
Arijit, for you, tell us.
Plus the second set of candidates are the ones whose eligibility was
So the impediment application.
Okay, please Now in Vishwanathan's case, the
We'll
review,
come to that.
in the review we have been allowed.
later.
In the review application, we have been allowed. Therefore, my lords, if you shuffle it.
Absolutely wrong.
One line here, only one submission, only one
So we're
submission.
still trying to find out where we.
Yeah.
I'm on that.
Their review is only for in-service candidates. Please don't state wrong
I'm
fact.
only on the same aspect.
If the report is my lord from.
What is to be done, Mr. Gupta?
My lord, if your lordship wants to see the
You know,
report.
what is the position now? What is the stand that you have taken with respect to clients which are represented
No,
by
my lord,
Mr.
we
Patwalia?
are not on appeal against the judgment. The judgment says that you cannot allow persons who are not qualified.
That's
on
the
the
merits of the matter.
That's on the
Keep
merit.
it aside.
So therefore, my lord, as far as here, my lord, your lordship saw.
No, have you taken a call
Yes.
with respect to those balance candidates 2962
Yes.
or 2913,
Yes.
whether they are actually qualified and can be appointed or not?
At the cost of repetition in the affidavit, they say appoint them. They have filed an affidavit before your order.
Patwalia, now please don't.
All-
interrupt.
all-
They're
all.
asking
My
that
lord, we have no difficulty in appointing anybody. The thing is, my lord, that there are multiple groups now fighting. So therefore, my lord, your lordship will have to look at the
No, with
position.
respect to those who Mr. Patwalia is appearing, because
Yes.
those were the persons who originally appeared and then the advertisement in a way slightly relaxed their candidates.
That's right.
That's how they
That is from
legitimately
a
came in.
previous batch.
Ah.
They are of a previous batch. The petitioners are of a previous batch. Now we are talking about the 2022 recruitment process.
9293 relates to which batch?
This is the 2022 batch.
And Patwalia was the previous.
Previous batch.
No, he's wrong. He got it wrong. He's got it reversed.
It's okay.
He's got it
You
reversed.
can make some.
We are 20.
Perhaps not that there are so many parties that I can.
Answering your lordship's question, 9-5 so and so are of batches prior to the 2022 batch. They were admittedly qualified. There is no problem about their qualification.
Our results were declared. a
We
little
were the-
later. We were already in the.
You are which batch?
We are 20-22 batch. And 9-5 and odd are pre-2022.
No.
Yes.
That's correct.
Please don't.
All of the up to 2014 batch, 2014 case.
Can we confine it like this, Mr. Gupta?
Yes.
Those who are covered by the advertisement, in which
Yes.
there is a relaxation granted.
Lordship.
To that extent, alone,
Correct. Fair enough.
consider, examine the matter, if they are otherwise qualified and otherwise meritorious, you tell us. That's all.
All right.
Because with respect
Can I-
to others who are eligible or not eligible,
We'll
including
make it
the
correct.
that's all we'll figure it out.
Because as you
No,
lordship,
my other-
we ourselves wanted to relax it. But the High Court said, no, you can't relax it. So, my lord,
To confine it. First of all, first category will be those.
very well.
You consider that. After that, if there is anything left, you will consider about other applicants. You are appearing for?
I'm going to the appellants before the High Court, where we said that the cutoff date, because the entire issue that has not been brought up since one we got acknowledges, that there was a cutoff date as per the advertisement. There's a 5-judge bench of this court which says the rule of the game cannot be changed till the process is started. So the cutoff date, Manoj, was effective this. The cutoff date in the present matter was 29th September 2022. That was the day when the advertisement was released.
1 September
2022.
That's the date of single judge's judgment also.
Yes.
Yes,
Earlier.
Same day the advertisement.
Earlier.
Let him speak now.
29 September 2022 was the cutoff date. That was the date of the advertisement.
Date of the advertisement is?
29th September 2022. The impugn order categorically states that whoever was eligible as on the date of the advertisement should be considered. Mr. Patwalia's clients and all others on that site became eligible post 29 September 2022.
But he's appearing for people who are already working and appointed. This is.
I extended my words.
That discipline you must. also
Yes, all
follow.
right, great.
You must also follow that.
All right.
Please.
So the moot issue that was there in the impugn order and is before this honorable court is that who was eligible as on 29 September 2022. Now, the two constitute.
You got your point.
But what the other,
Let it go by, you just tell us, when can we take it up next week?
2 weeks.
can I just have 5 seconds more? All the other leaders are eligible because there are 3 batches. One is the 2020 batch, then there is 2022 batch, Mr. Patwalia is representing, then there is a batch prior to 2020.
This also you categorize all the matters.
These three
And
groups
those
to be categorized.
other competing claims that are there, like those who make a claim that eligibility, so far as the present advertisement is concerned, that cutoff date can't inure to those other persons. That is one, and others, some others are.
But I have to add one thing. My friend starts by saying he's appearing for High Court petitioners and he's pleading the case of the impleaders.
No, I'm
It should be
I-
frank and say that I'm for
I'm
impleaders.
sorry, I'm just putting the issue.
I'm in this court, we can't be like this.
I'm sorry, Manoj, that is not right.
The whole
problem has-
now.
My lords, may I
Yes.
have one submission in this whole
This
aspect?
is very,
I'm
My
not
lord,
taking the issue.
I don't wish to submit now.
very sorry.
My lord,
Should have
We are
started.
adjourning the matter. Don't take more time of the court.
Very good.
We are adjourning it. We will just ask Mr. Gupta to look into all the matters, make a small.
my lords, on that
Categorize
aspect,
and then tell us.
The cutoff date.
well, it's just one thing, then that will help my lords to formulate that order, what Mr. Gupta should come with. In fact, when those 9,000 odd have been selected, all those impleaders who are standing before my lords today were considered in that lot and
Correct.
did not qualify. Now, my lords, today it's a second bite at the cherry. We are the
Okay, this is
people.
an argument, we'll wait, keep your order.
And Lord, so far as my friend is concerned, his fairness is, just see, he is the 29th order, gets advantage of that order. And now he is coming against my order. Very sad.
He should have submit all the.
Mr. Patwalia, just
Correction,
just
Mr.
check on one aspect. Whether there is any relaxation power under 2016 rules or
There
not.
is,
Yes, Manoj, that is it.
there is.
That is it.
And the assessment, like,
Just show
So he
that.
just.
Lord, I'm not, I'll examine it.
You come back after 2 weeks, we'll just hear it.
One more.
And then also notification that was issued on the same date, which is 27th of March 2023, is apropos to the orders of the High Court. On relaxation.
Those 2016.
Yes.
rules.
So, Lord, let them come out with the merits, Lord, in the meantime.
Mr. Gupta, you will circulate something in advance.
Yes,
That statement, the position of everybody.
Lord, I have been instructed, my lord, to put it before your lordship in a sealed cover. Because my lord, in these matters, there are multiple groups with multiple
We'll
interests.
share it with them.
So you can share. You lordship can share. But my lord, we'll put it in a sealed cover before you.
Not necessary.
One last thing, as I said.
You file an affidavit, what is that? Transparency? There's nothing, no secret. We'll dismiss those petitions if you are not satisfied. What's the big deal?
There was one last thing.
My lord,
Fix all the impediments.
No, my lord, there is.
They are not satisfied.
There is difficulty. The panel has not been finally published.
Correct.
So, my lord, without publishing the panel, my lord, if we hand it over to the other side, my lord,
No, you don't take a call. Just tell us what the
we'll
position,
tell you, lordship.
that position you give us.
We'll tell you, lordship, my lord, and
Right.
your lordship will.
One last thing. Those, as I started, those 9533 who have been appointed by not.
We can't open it to an ending date.
No, I'm not opening it. I want to close it, Manoj. Those 9533 which have been appointed by an order of this court, Manoj, there is no controversy for them. So next time, Manoj, whenever my lords may feel right, they have to be confirmed by a previous orders. Manoj, will just.
One vote, not.
Correct.
And the appellate.
He's ostensibly saying one thing and wanting to please somebody else.
All the fees, please stop.
Yes, yes. So,
We'll just
only
take
thing
the
is-
Vishwanathan's judgment, review judgment of my lords, which was said
After 2 weeks, we'll settle.
Very good.
fairness is most important.
The board will give us copies. We'll know about marks.
My lord, we cannot give the marks because my lord, the marks, it hasn't yet been published.
That issues,
I
ideas are
don't,
coming
I
here
didn't
for the first time.
secrecy about it at all.
Okay, you circulate.
My lord,
Unless we have higher marks.
their figures will not can be given, but not the marks.
All right. Next.
Let them say who is qualified or not. Mark.
Indicated the order.
Then file.
Yes.
Mullas will file with Vishwanathan's review judgment of my lords, Mullas, which says Mullas it's been 2 years now, 18 months equal to 2 years. Mullas.
Just submit it.
Mullas.
Okay.
We might have higher marks than many others who have been appointed.
Indicate the order, then they circulate the list.
Yeah.
Also may indicate kindly.
No, my lord, we will not be circulating this.
Well, where is the secrecy on part of
I
the?
To do the next case.
So they will give it to my lord and then he will.
Now it's enough. Now please let us do the next
If
case.
you apply.
Are there in this, I think they have to continue.
40 would be.
My lord, there are interim orders to continue.
We'll continue.
Great.
Not give a date. So 2 weeks is there.